Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 21 of August 2023. Essence. Sweet children, this old world is to turn to dust and become completely useless. Therefore, remove your intellect's yoga from the world that is going to turn to dust. Question: what desire do people have that only the one Father can fulfill? Answer: people desire peace, but they don't know who made them peaceless. You tell them that the 5 vices have made them peaceless. When there was purity in Bharat, there was peace. The Father is now once again establishing the pure family household path, where there will be peace, happiness, everything. No one except the Father can show the path to liberation and liberation in life. Song: take us away from this world of sin to a place of rest and comfort. Om Shanti. Whose spiritual gathering (satsang) is this? When people go to a spiritual gathering, there is always one or another holy man or great soul sitting on a gatti and speaking knowledge from the scriptures, etc. However, they have no aim or objective there. No one knows what attainment they can have from a spiritual gathering. It isn't just the Guru's followers who go to him. No, anyone can go and sit there. They can be followers of anyone else of any religion. They believe that such and such a great soul has come, and so they quickly run there. That is called a spiritual gathering. The Mahatma would explain something from one or another Veda or scripture. In fact, the truth, the supreme soul, is only the one. All the rest is the company of human beings. Only the supreme soul, the truth, tells you the true story of becoming Narayan from an ordinary man. The true story of Narayan is told on the day of the full moon. You now know that the true full moon is when night changes into day. You become 16 celestial degrees full. In fact, the sun of knowledge can never be eclipsed. It is this sun and moon, etc., which give light to the earth that become eclipsed. The sun of knowledge is the one who gives light to everyone. His praise is sung. When the sun of knowledge rises, the darkness of ignorance is dispelled. All of you are sitting here are the children. Outsiders are not allowed here. They wouldn't understand anything. The Father says, I only come personally in front of you children and change you from sinful souls into charitable souls and make you worthy of living in a temple. That is the pure world of Sivalaya, temple of Shiva. Shiva created heaven. Who resides there? The deities, whose images are placed in the temples. You know that 5,000 years ago those deities lived in Bharat and that they ruled in heaven. No one in the world knows when they ruled the kingdom or how they attained their kingdom. You children know that that was a new world and that this is an old world. The people of Bharat say there should be a new world and a new Bharat. There should be a world almighty kingdom. It enters the intellects of souls that it used to be the kingdom of deities here, but those poor people don't know when and who established the kingdom of almighty authority. It definitely existed at some point in time. You know that Bharat was the golden sparrow. In whose company are you now sitting? Which great soul has come? Shri Krishna would not say, God speaks, I teach you Raj Yoga. The locks on the intellects of you children have now opened. You know that the whole of this world is to turn to dust and become completely useless. People want peace, but who can establish peace? First of all, ask them, who made you peaceless? They won't be able to tell you anything about how the 5 vices made them peaceless. There was peace in Bharat when there was purity. They were very, very happy on the pure family household path. It has now become an impure household path. There are its signs. They sing praise in the temples. We are degraded sinners. We are without virtues. We do not have any virtues. People sing this, but they don't know anything. When the Father comes, He makes effort on you children. The Father comes to you children. Here there isn't any sage or holy person. This one is a bodily being. Your vision goes up above. We are listening to Shiv Baba. Our vision is not on any bodily being. Krishna was a child, a bodily being, who took birth through a womb. Each and every soul has his own body. Shiv Baba doesn't have a body of his own. A name is given to each body. The name of each soul is soul. It is said, a great soul, a sinful soul. Sinful supreme soul would never be said. In that case, how can they call themselves God? The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is only one. He is the Supreme Father who resides in the Supreme Abode. You say the Supreme Soul. The Supreme is the incorporeal one. They have confused this and given him the name. The Supreme Soul, everyone remembers him. God, show the path to the blind ones. Your intellects go up above to the Supreme Father. The one who tells you all the secrets is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Land of Nirvana is called the land of liberation. The souls who come first have liberation in life, and then from a life of liberation they go into the life of bondage. You children know that there is purity, peace and happiness in the golden age, when there is one kingdom, that is called the undivided kingdom. Then there are the divided kingdoms, that is the devilish kingdoms. First of all, there was just the one religion, and now there are innumerable religions. You children know this whole world cycle very well, number-wise, according to your efforts. Nowhere else do they have an aim or objective. You children know that the seed of this tree, the Supreme Soul, is up above. First, there is the creation of the golden age. Then from the golden age, it becomes the silver age. The whole world has to become old and tamu pradhan. You are now in the old world. It would not be called new. The golden age was the new world. The iron age is called the old world. It takes time for it to become old. At first it was new and now it is old. Nowadays everyone in Bharat wants there to be a new world and a new Bharat in it, a world Almighty Authority kingdom. When the Almighty Authority established the kingdom of deities, there was no other kingdom at that time. No human being can be the Almighty Authority. That is, human beings cannot be the ocean of knowledge. The praise, ocean of knowledge, ocean of happiness is only of the one gold. It is from him alone that you receive the inheritance. The Father himself says, I come every cycle. I come and make this Bharat into heaven. Then after half a cycle, you lose your fortune of that kingdom. You are then defeated by Maya. It is not a question of your minds being defeated. The mind becomes completely like a horse. Maya blows your minds away. Maya too says it is a wonder. How can anyone from any army go to the other side? See, even conquerors, very good Maharathis. You battle against Maya. This is not a question of a war with physical weapons. This is the war to conquer Maya. Those wars have always gone on. At first they waged war with swords, and then guns were invented, and now there are bombs. It is now in the intellects of you children that you were deities. No one in other spiritual gathering would say that they were deities and that they have taken 84 births, that they have now become impure and are now once again becoming pure. You too were without sight. This is not a question of your physical eyes. This is a matter of your divine eyes of knowledge. Souls have forgotten their Father. Sannyasis have said that each soul is the Supreme Soul. The Father himself comes and opens your third eye. They have then portrayed the deities with a third eye. Just as they have shown Vishnu with those ornaments, similarly, they have shown the deities with a third eye. However, their third eyes of knowledge never opened. If they had this knowledge in the golden age of how they would descend and how they would then become residents of hell, they would lose the happiness of their fortune of the kingdom. This knowledge only exists at this time. You sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, know that you have come to Baba after 5,000 years to claim your fortune of the kingdom once again. We will then come again after 5,000 years. We are all round actors. We became deities and then we became warriors. We have now become Brahmins once again. No one has this knowledge. Gita Pathsala means God's Pathsala. There are the virgins of God. Those people have then inserted Sri Krishna's name. There cannot be virgins spoken by God Sri Krishna. He was a small child. People have accused him of so many things. He had so many children. He abducted so many queens, etc. All of you came running here by yourselves. No one abducted you. If anyone in the government were to abduct anyone, there would be a case brought against that one. It was a wonder that so many children came. A bhatti had to be created. Old people, young people, children, all varieties came running here by themselves. Some whole trees, brackets, families came. They have confused the things that happened here with Sri Krishna and written all wrong things. There was sensational news in the newspapers. It was printed in the newspapers in America that a jeweler in Calcutta said that he wanted 16,108 queens and that he had so far found 400. All of this is a game, nothing new. The same thing will happen after a cycle. Your bhatti will be created in the same way. You can see how establishment is taking place. You are changing from human beings into deities. By making the bestower of liberation and life belong to you, you claim a right to attaining your inheritance in a second. Janak also had a vision in a second. People say, give us the same knowledge that Janak received. Janak attained his kingdom in the silver age. Baba first of all explained to you, it is now in the intellects of you children who it is sitting in front of you. They have placed a bull in front of the Shiva temple. A human being would sit on a bull. How could incorporeal Shiva ride it? Therefore, they have shown Shankar sitting on it. They don't understand anything. You heard in the song, "Show the path to the blind, dear word." All are blind without intellect. It is the rule of the people over the people. In earlier days, each kingdom was ruled by a king. When anyone committed a great crime, the king would pass judgment. It is now the rule of the people over the people. They are all judges of one another. It is a wonder. This is an unlimited play. Only you know this. No one else can say this. This drama continues to move like a louse. It continues to tick away. The world cycle continues to turn. No one knows the world history and geography. They say that even each leaf moves on the directions of God. However, that is in the drama. If a fly passes through here, it will repeat after a cycle. This drama has to be understood. Only human beings would understand. Baba explains so clearly. Baba is the world almighty authority. He says, I too am bound by the bondage of the drama. I myself come and make impure ones pure. You are now receiving power from the Father in order to conquer Maya. Maya, the enemy, has made you completely poverty-stricken. There is no health or wealth. You now understand that you are becoming the masters of the world. There you will have health, wealth and happiness. You will have everything. You say to God, come and show us the path. Have mercy. Come and give us liberation and life. Souls call out, O Baba, come and liberate us from sorrow and make us happy in heaven. He is remembered as the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. The Father gives you happiness. There is then no need to remember Him in heaven. He makes all of you the children happy. In earlier days, they would give everything to their children when they reached the age of 60 and go into retirement. The unlimited father says, I know that Ravan has made you very unhappy. Therefore, I have now come to take you back. The land of nirvana and the stage of retirement are the same thing. The stage of retirement, which is beyond sound, is the sweet silence home. You will then go into your sweet kingdom. It is now a land of sorrow. You say that you are becoming spinners of the discus of self-realization and are continuing to make others that too. Only at the end will you become perfect. They say that Vishnu or Sri Krishna is a spinner of the discus of self-realization. How could that be possible? Only you can understand these things. Those who are spinners of the discus of self-realization should have this intoxication. Say, Baba is making us into spinners of the discus of self-realization. We will become perfect by the end. It is because you have not yet become perfect that those ornaments have been given to the deities. It wouldn't seem right to give you those ornaments at this time. Deities are perfect, and this is why those ornaments have been given to them. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana number 1: keep the secret of this unlimited drama in your intellect and make the lesson of nothing new firm. Stay beyond sound and go into the stage of retirement. Second, in order to conquer Maya, the enemy, take power from the Almighty Authority Father. Give the eye of knowledge to souls who don't have the eye of knowledge. Blessing, may you become far-sighted and make your mind positive instead of suppressing it. On the path of devotion, the devotees make so much effort to make their minds peaceful and quiet with breathing exercises. All of you have directed and kept your minds busy on that one Father, and that is all. You have not suppressed your mind, but you have made it positive. Now your mind has elevated thoughts, and this is why it is a positive mind. The wandering of your mind has stopped, and it has found its destination. You now know the beginning, the middle, and the end, the 3 aspects of time, and so you have become far-sighted and have a broad and unlimited intellect. This is why you are free from having to labor. Slogan: those who always eat the fruit of happiness always remain constantly healthy and happy. Slogan: those who always eat the fruit of happiness always remain constantly healthy and happy. Om Shanti.